So you might have heard some singers say, or some singing voice coaches say, you're sounding too nasally or you're sounding too chesty, and what does it mean? And I will go over those basics in this video. My name is Rohit and I've been studying about vocal coaching for years now. My goal with this channel is to simplify singing so anyone can take up singing and sing their favorite songs with confidence, become a more confident vocalist, and empirically know that they are actually doing well, and work on individual skills so they become a more confident singer. So some of the things like which I learned is like I was practicing this song, and it's better explained through a song. It's only time. It's A major, B, and E major chord. So it's very simple chords. So it's like, it's only time. It's only time. It's only time. It's only. So when I'm singing this part, it's only time, I'm singing more with my nasal, like it's only time. It's I'm just overdoing it so you understand where the nasal sounds come in. So I'm doing it's only it's very annoying sound when you practice it individually. But when we sing and when we perform, we use the sound to go into what is called our mixed voice, like which sits between our chest voice and our head voice. Some people say it's part of the pharyngeal voice, but we include this sound into our chest voice, which is my normal chest voice. We include this kind of sound, and it's that sound by itself sounds very ugly, but when we are singing, we mix that sound into our normal singing voice, and then it gives us that, and it makes it easier to sing high notes, right? Easier to sing mixed notes, which are like somewhere higher in your range. It becomes easier. If I sang the same part mostly in chest voice, just in my chest, I would sound like, it's only time. It's only time. It's only time. Right, first I sang a little bit in a lower octave, like it's only time. So now I have to kind of shout a little bit, as you can see when I'm just using my chest voice, which is this one. I'm not mixing a little bit. I'm just all is in my chest voice. So I have to, when I have to reach the higher notes, I have to like shout a little bit. I have to push my chest voice a little bit up. So I have to do, it's only time. Okay, but when I'm using the nasally part, I can sing it super nasally like this. It's only time. But that is actually safer for your vocal cords because you're not blasting. You're not, it's only time. Like you're not pushing your chest voice, right? You're not blasting it unnecessarily. So, but the smarter thing would be to use your chest voice where you need it, or for stylistic purpose. If you have to like shout out some parts of the song, use that pure chest voice. But in most cases you will be using this which bloody annoying sound, but you're gonna mix that sound with your chest voice and get a kind of a blend, which is people call the mixed voice. And that is where you can go to you can add a lot of dynamics to your vocals. You can sing high notes much easier, and also you will be able to project it much better, right? and it won't be as taxing on your vocal cords, right? You're not always shouting the song. So you can do a combination of this. So you can do, it's only time. Here, this part, I'm using a lot more of my nasal, like this sound. So it's part of the my chest. I'm not doing I'm not pushing my chest. I'm doing which is my chest with mix, my upper chest mixed with a little bit of this nasally annoying sound. It's a little bit of mix of that, and then I'm easily able to go higher and lower, and it still sounds cool. It doesn't sound super whiny, and it looks good. And so you can go in and out of a song, use your chest mix, voice, head voice. You can even sing in like a very head voice. It's on time. This is more like light head falsetto. It's only time. It's only time. Okay, but it doesn't have the same kind of impact. Even if I make my head voice very, very like loud and clear, it's like it's only time. It's only time. Less airy, but still not as powerful. But when you use the chest and combination of these, and you mostly sing in chest, but when you have to go higher, you include the into your vocal, and that is what it gives you this sound. So you can do it's only time. It's only time. It's only time. So you see, right, how I'm able to not just use my chest, which is my chest voice, not just the chest, but a blend of nose, nasally, and a bit of chest. So that is when you approach a song. And my coach is always like, because I have a natural tendency to be more nasally, like squeezy, more nasally. This comes very natural to me, right? So my coach is always telling me that, I should focus more on my chest voice. In some song, use it's only time. When I'm really getting to the limit of my chest, then I can incorporate. So it's only part time when I start the time. So when I'm going ta, that is the part when I start the consonant t. That is the part I include the nasally into my vocals, right? So that makes it easier to go higher, and I don't have to shout. It helps me protect my vocal cords and also sound good at the same time. Most people, like most audience, the people, 99% of the people in the audience, even I would say 99.5%, they will not be able to make out this difference. They'll be like, wow, he can just sing high. Like he can sing high with power. And the more chest you include, the more powerful it will sound. But in many cases, you will just need a little bit of mix of chest and head voice. And that is how being nasally and being chesty, the difference will show, right? So when you are singing song, which especially in your range, you will use most of your chest with, but if you're going a little bit higher and you still want to not push your chest too much, you can always include the nasally sound and mix it with so a mix of it, and that really helps. So I've also designed a free video series. If you haven't seen it, check it out. The link is in the description below. If it's available, it should be in the description below. You can click on the link. It's a completely free video series where I go over all the fundamentals of singing, and it will really help you become a better singer, empirically know which areas you want to improve, like really clearly understand which area you need to improve on, so you can work on that and really become a more capable and more confident singer. So check it out if you haven't checked it out. If it's available, it should be in the link in the description below. Check out the link, and I'll see you in the inside. See you on the inside. And if you have any other questions, comments about singing with a nasally and like with just voice or like, if you have any questions about that, I will make more. But if you wanted more detail, you can always check it out. But when you're singing, like, singing is also artistic, right? Some people will use more of head voice, like Charlie Puth does that a lot. And some people will sing mostly in their chest or mix, or some people will be very heavy chest singers, like Christina Aguilera was very, like, she could sing high, but she was mostly predominantly chest and mix singer. And some singers don't use their head voice much, right? Like Taylor Swift, she doesn't use her head voice that much. And some people use a lot, like especially in R&B, and Chris Brown, other singers like that, they use a lot of head voice, like right. Charlie Puth does that too, like falsetto. So he does all these kind of things, but it comes with practice, and once you keep practicing, you'll be able to get it. So, but all the fundamentals, how to get that, it's in the free video series. Check it out. If you have any questions, post them in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. And until then, it's only time. I'll see you guys on the inside.